inside of the pelvic cavity. This is the urinary bladder, and these are the pelvic bones at both sides, and symphysis pubis in front. Um, Here you see the male reproductive system, one part of male reproductive system located outside of the body, and the other parts are located inside of the pelvic cavity. So these two pouches which you can see over here, these are the scrotum. So this is the skin of scrotum, and then inside of this scrotum, between these two scrotum, this is the septum. This is the septum of the scrotum here. I'm sorry. This septum divides these two parts. Then inside of each scrotum you see the testes. Over here you see the tunica albuginea and tunica vaginalis over here. This gray color membrane is tunica vaginalis. And these red ones are the cremaster muscles. These are the cremaster muscles. In this side, they remove the tunica vaginalis and cremaster muscles, so you can see the testis over here that covers by tunica albuginea. And this is the epididymis, the head of epididymis, the body and tail. Head, body and tail. And connects to the tail is the vas deferens or ductus deferens. So this is the ductus deferens. The ductus deferens comes up and go back to the pelvic cavity, from scrotum to the pelvic cavity. Through which canal? Through the inguinal canal. So here, these two canals are inguinal canal that vas deferens go back to the pelvic cavity. And around of this vas deferens, you see the testicular veins and arteries as well. So the whole structure here, these two are the spermatic cords. These two are spermatic cords that contain vas deferens, testicular arteries and veins, and also nerves, but we cannot see nerves over here.
Canal according to or in reference to the spermatic cord?
These are the spermatic cords, and these two are canals.
Okay.
Can we see the ampulla of ductus deferens?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Step by step, right? Okay. So now vas deferens comes up and reaches to the pelvic cavity at both sides. At both sides, they go to the posterior part of the urinary bladder. This is the urinary bladder. They go to the posterior part. When they go to the posterior part, at the end, they make these dilations. These two dilations at two parts, at the end part of the vas deferens, are ampullary part of the vas deferens. Then at around or close to this ampullary part of vas deferens, you see two glands. These two glands are seminal vesicles.
How do you see the difference between?
Because you are too far.
Oh, okay. I don't see it.
This is the duct, and this is the gland.
Oh, okay. So the gland is the three, what we see, the three folds?
Yeah.
At the bottom, those all those are the glands.
This is the gland, the whole thing here. But this is the duct. Ductus deferens. Ductus deferens. Ductus deferens.
The ampulla.
And this is the gland.
The whole area on top of the gland is the ampulla.
Yes, this is the ampulla. This is the seminal vesicle. So the duct of this seminal vesicle and ampullary part of the vas deferens, they connect together and they go toward the first part of the urethra. First part of urethra is located inside of the prostate gland. So this is the prostate gland. when these two, the ampullary part and the seminal vesicle attaches together, they make a very small duct, which is called ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct. Then again, this is the prostate. This urethra is prostatic urethra. Ejaculatory duct connects to the prostatic urethra. The second part of urethra is here, membranous urethra. Membranous urethra at both sides, you see that is covered by the urogenital diaphragm, which makes the voluntary sphincter for this part of urethra because it's a skeletal muscle. And then the last part of urethra, which is the penile urethra. Okay, penile urethra. Around of the membranous urethra over here, we have the third gland, which is the bulbourethral gland. Bulbourethral gland. Here.
That produces mucus, right?
Yes. Then here in penis, you see the bulb of penis that attaches penis to the body. And here is the corora, the triangle part. And then here is the body and here is the head. So around of the penile urethra, you see these structures. This one, which is the bigger. In this one is one erectile tissue, which is called corpus cavernosum. Corpus cavernosum. And these two around of the penile urethra are the corpus spongiosum. Corpus spongiosum. Again, maybe you see just this in your practical. This is the penile urethra, corpus cavernosum, corpus spongiosum at both sides. This is the head of the penis or glans penis, and this is the foreskin or prepuce. Foreskin. Prepuce, P-R-E-P-U-S.
Or C.
Yeah, it's CE on the list.
E?
CE.
Yeah, C. Prepuce. Prepuce. What S? It's a S. Oh, foreskin or prepuce. Okay, so that's it.
Linguinal canal would be.
Tama na yun. Sige. Bakit ng boses ko? Kuya, add ulit kita. Hindi. Lalagay ko sa Facebook to. Tag ko kayo yung dala.
I-ano mo. Yung video ha. I-ano mo.
Lalagay ko nga sa Facebook. Ayun ako, ang kulit. Po?
Ito, lagay mo to.
Sira. Guys, si Kuya, mamaya panoorin nyo. Ang bastos niya. Pinaglaruan yung ano.